Early in the program, we introduced you to personal finance expert Preet Banerjee, who has been answering some of your questions online tonight. He's in our newsroom right now with our Shannon Martin. And Shannon, what kind of intelligent questions are you getting from our viewers?
Well, Dwight, I don't know if you can hear it, but Preet has been typing up a storm behind me here in the newsroom, and that's great because that means a lot of our viewers are engaging with us tonight. Preet, what have you been hearing from people on our live chat?
One of the first questions was about whether or not someone should invest or pay down their credit card debts first.
Good question.
And generally speaking, you should always tackle your high interest debts first before you think about investing, because the rate of return you're going to get on a prudent investment isn't going to match the interest that you're paying on a credit card.
Right, and lots of us are carrying credit card balances.
Yeah, too many of us, and it's very crippling. It really ties our hands up. So when you can tackle that credit card debt, for a lot of people, that's that first feeling of freedom from debt. So if you have credit card debt, that should be one of your primary focuses, is to pay that off.
This is Financial Literacy Month, and we've been talking about it all week, but we know kids aren't learning this in school, so a lot of us are now adults. We want to learn more. How do we go about that?
Well, the Financial Consumer Agency of Canada has put together a lot of resources on their website. So what I'll do is I'll put it on the live blog so people can access it. But it's true, we don't teach this stuff in school, and a lot of people want to learn more about financial literacy to empower themselves, but they just don't know where to start. So there's a huge repository of materials on everything from budgeting to investing to insurance to estate planning to buying a house, everything you can think of all under one roof, and resources to other sites as well. So we'll put that on the website, and that's where people can start.
One thing I've learned is there's so many apps for this stuff. So as part of this series, I've actually put an app on my phone. You can track all of your spending, you can put that credit card balance, your savings. I mean, there's the technology out there. There really isn't an excuse anymore to sort of play dumb, right?
Yeah, that's right. And you know, people used to complain about budgeting, how hard it was to figure out your expenses. Well, there's no excuse today, because if you have a credit card and a debit card, and that's probably 95% of people's spending, you can go back and get your electronic statements and print them out and then itemize it line by line. So it's very easy to create a budget these days. It's just the will to do that some people are lacking.
Good. Well, that's all our time for now, Preet. Thank you so much. He's going to continue taking your questions on our live chat. Here's an expert at your disposal. I think everybody should send him a question right now. Dwight, we'll throw it back to you in the studio.
All right, we'll let Preet get back to banging away on that keyboard. Thank you, Shannon.